Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Hearts of Oak as Yugoslavia. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we are slowly trying to push our way into Yugoslavia. I pulled my troops out of Yugoslavia, or out of Turkey I should say, for now, to just cover the border with Greece, because I know at some point there will be war with Greece. I'm just not 100% too sure when that actually happens. And we're also getting closer and closer to the time when Germany is going to try to push their way to France to the north. And I was thinking that Britain generally has terrible, I guess, you know, they don't prioritize their troops where they need to be. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say most of the British army isn't even in Britain. Like, if we look over here in Turkey, like, there are a lot of British troops. We got, like, a division there. But we have a bunch of divisions, like, all over the place that are actually British. And Britain doesn't even have a large army. They have about 57 to 106 divisions. That's including troops that are probably in Egypt, all throughout the colonies. And, you know, a handful of these islands over here as well. So, I'm going to take a guess, say the mainland Britain, the island of Britain, is going to be completely undefended. So, my goal, or at least my idea, is to somehow invade Britain. That's not going to be possible until we can actually beat the French. Because right now, the British don't actually have that many ships in, you know, around the island, which is extremely odd to me. Like, if Germany sent their navy down to the English Channel, that'd actually help us out a lot, because it seems like most of the British navy, for some reason, is in the Mediterranean trying to stop me. Like, I said, I'm the biggest threat here, which is just surprising. I don't know why the AI has prioritized me, because I don't think I'm really that important, to be completely honest. Also, these Romanian troops have no idea where the hell they actually want to be. They're just kind of hanging out here for now. And also Germany's trying to push their way through the Maginot Line. That's absolutely never going to work. Just so you know. Like, never in a million years is that plan actually going to work out for you. So yeah, we do have low manpower, which is not great. I mean, we're going to get a political power up here. And I want to get war economy, because that's definitely going to help us out, because we need to make a lot of materials for the war. You know, we need to deploy more troops. We need to get these troops to the front line. We need to expand our army, because our army actually right now is pretty small, which of course is not great. We're also having to defend over our coastline here. Once Italy joins the war, hopefully we can move these troops around. Mostly just because I think the AI will prioritize attacking Italy over prioritizing attacking me. At least that's the goal. I really wish my allies here would stop attacking into these massive allied numbers, but it's really not going to benefit them at all. Also, there's a lot of Soviet troops on the German border, which is not great. It is a little bit worrying. At least, who are they sending volunteers to? Just to Turkey for now. Yeah, they sent like 6 tank divisions or something, which is not great. Yeah, I don't know why all these troops are just stuck. Do I need to give Romania military access? No, they already have it, so I'm really not too sure what the issue here is. Okay, so Germany declared war on Denmark and Norway, which, okay, did happen first, but Germany doesn't have any troops on that border, so good work there, guys. So I'll join the war. Not that it really makes a big difference. I'm not sending troops up there. Yeah, they both also joined the Allies, which is not a big surprise, unsurprisingly. But how are they going to do this? Because, again, Germany had no troops on that border. Not a single man on the border with Denmark. So, good work, Germany, with that. We need to send troops up to Denmark. We might need to send troops up to Denmark. But it looks like, you know, a decent amount of troops are deploying up north. Yugoslavia, I think, or Romania, I think these troops are going to be there forever. There we go. Excavation 3, giving us a little bit more oil, which is definitely important. Again, it's 1940. 1941 guns is interesting, but I don't think that's really what we're looking for, at least not right now. We're getting half-tracks from pre-war heavy tanks. No, we don't want those at all. Okay. Let's actually start improving our fighters. Let's improve our air force slightly. Yeah, so it looks like Germany's here. Got some Hungarian troops arriving as well. How many troops does Denmark have? About 23 divisions, which isn't great. Norway has about 35 divisions, which is, you know, quite a lot. I don't know how the AI is really going to pull this off. My guess is that they're just not going to. And hopefully Germany doesn't also just declare war on the Benelux countries right now, because they're absolutely not in a position to do so. Remove neutral country malice from all countries. No, that's fine. Just keep it like that is. Conversion cost doesn't really matter. More building slots doesn't really matter. Can I get more? No, we're already doing the machine tools. Declare war on Luxembourg. I mean, Luxembourg's not the worst choice. They're gonna capitulate in like 1 day. Why did you stop moving? You were about to enter the city, and now you're gonna let the French get there. You're actually the worst. Okay, you actually got to the city first, so that's at least something. Why just Luxembourg? You know, there's more countries there than just that. We're also hoping that the Germans just don't, like... Are supplies really that bad in this region? No, 11 out of 142, so I don't know why these troops are stuck here. And is France going to go communist? They're at 67% communist support, so they might flip, somehow join the Comintern, and then get the Soviet Union at war with us. Okay, you 156. No, we're waiting until we get 187. We need that, like, more than anything. So Germany, yeah, just push your way through Denmark, please. Yeah, we already see British troops are arriving here. Yeah, just please crush them underneath your boot. Look at this. Almost 1 million manpower to 186,000. Like, it's so in our favor right now. I think the British and some of these troops are kind of moving around. Not too sure what they're wanting to do right now. Getting out of recruitable population, probably just what we're going to do afterwards. Getting the extra 1% is going to be needed. But you really haven't done anything, because this is still part of the Maginot Line. They're level 15 forts. Which is quite impressive, because that's an insanely high number. It actually looks like all these troops might just die. Because they're all just kind of getting stuck up here. How much political power to get today? We're getting 0.85. It looks like Germany actually is going to win the war in Denmark. Again, I'm actually very surprised they're going to be able to do that. Decisions available. Proof land faxes, factory shifts. Most of these just aren't that useful. Building slots don't matter. The Netherlands caves to the British. That's fine. It really, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter at all. Again, assuming that the Germans just declare war on them immediately. Like, that's a lot of troops. Actually, Norway's sending a lot of troops down here, which I'm a little bit surprised by. It really doesn't seem like that's a great idea. You don't want to defend your own ports here. We got some Norwegian ships. They are getting sunk by the Germans. We only have 6 boats. There's not much. I mean, actually, like a handful of submarines. That's actually not too bad. Oh, but the British have definitely improved their defenses over the island, which is not a huge surprise. It would be nice to get France on our side if Germany, you know, can actually push their way through, establish Vichy France, and have, you know, Algeria or something flip to our side. Would be very beneficial. And they're about to hopefully take over Copenhagen very, very soon. Not attacking with 1 troop, Romania. That's not going to get anything done. I already feel like Norway's lost a lot of troops. 36,000. They've gone over 1.1 million men to 200,000. Really is not looking so great for them. France actually only lost 6,000 men so far. Mostly it's a lot of British troops. A lot of Danish. Turkey's also suffered a little bit. But getting a wipe here would be insanity. Of course, they can probably leave through the port, but sometimes the AI doesn't retreat through the port, which is their own fault. We got about 10 more days, well, maybe more like 15 more days until we can actually get ourselves up to a war economy. Now, boosting up our military production. How long until these troops are actually ready to go? They need radio equipment. Makes less of this. 6 a week is dreadful. Make less planes. We're not really using them right now. You also don't need that much horse equipment. At least not for the moment. We could build, like, cavalry divisions, but I don't know if that's really, necessary. When will you be done? You'll be done in, It'd be really nice if there's a date there. They'll just say, hey, this is what date it'll be done. Yes, we got our recon companies. Let's improve engineering companies, so I know we have those in a handful of our armies as well. Okay, so about to take over Copenhagen. Just overrunning them. Oh, Jesus. Getting them out to 1.25 million for 225,000. Can Germany actually invade Norway, though? Yes, they could do a naval invasion of Norway. They lost like half their army in that attack into Norway, into Denmark. Okay, so the Germans will put their pressure there. They both joined the Allies, will join the war. And assuming that you send all of your troops to go deal with the Benelux countries, which I'm hoping that you're going to do. Yeah, put pressure on them. Fantastic. I mean, it would be really nice if I was actually able to get involved, but I really need to just defend my borders with Greece. I mean, I could declare war on Greece, but, you know, there's already so many troops dealing with the situation I've caused in Turkey. You know what? Deploy these guys back over here. No, you don't want to be over there? Wow, how bad are supplies in this region? 41 out of 37. You know, it's actually not too bad. Still trying to improve our infrastructure just to make this a little bit nicer for our allies as well. Yeah, I think these legionary Romanian troops are just going to be stuck forever. Okay, let's go straight to war economy. We don't need to worry about this right now. I mean, getting up to extensive wouldn't be the worst. But it's probably also not really necessary. So the East cities have gone involved. Japan, are you planning on doing anything that involves you joining our side? So yeah, you can sign the pact whenever you want to. That sign's just a non-aggression pact. That doesn't actually join our faction. I mean, you're in your own faction, to be fair, but a little bit annoying. I really wish you would just join the Axis. Or I guess just declaring war on them in any capacity would definitely help us out. So you know what? I don't know if the... I mean, the British haven't tried to do any naval invasions around here. Actually, there's a naval invasion plan for the... over in this region? Do the AI have no. So wait, how would they naval invade this? There's no ships in the area. They have no supremacy, so they shouldn't be able to do that. We're just gonna send all the Green Army up to the north. At least for now. Blue Army. I mean, I want to... You know what? If Italy declares war on Greece or something like that, we could just, like, not join the war until we're ready. So, I'm going to put Blue Army on this front for now. And our allies keep trying to do some weird shenanigans over there, which I don't think is really in their best interest. So, it looks like the Dutch should capitulate soon. They've lost 180,000 men. They're going to lose Amsterdam in just a moment, which will allow us to quickly sweep down here. I mean, they do have, like, massive armies. Like, I'm surprised how many divisions they have. Oh, they've actually did manage to land troops into Norway. Fantastic. Good work, Germany. France has declared war on France. Yeah, no, there was a civil war. Very, strange. The French communists join the Axis powers. Sure. Why not? They might actually... I was gonna say they might leave after the war's over. This has become very strange. Keep upgrading this. Wow, okay. How many troops do you have? 22... The French Commie has, like, majority of the army. Well, then. That works out in our favor, I guess? I mean... Sure. I don't necessarily understand, but okay. Yeah, most of this territory down here is completely undefended. And it does mean that we control North Africa now, which actually helps us out quite a bit. Hopefully France, or not France, hopefully Germany doesn't try to put troops down in Africa. That's really not going to help us out too much. Yeah, the Dutch have capitulated. What a stupid, stupid situation this has become. I thought they would just either remain neutral or join the Comintern, but I guess it kind of makes sense they would join the Axis. I mean, that's just how Hearts of Iron 4 AI works in general. They just join whatever faction. Even though if they make no sense, Germany would have no reason to ally with communist France. Like, literally zero reason to do so. Can we at least have naval superiority over these areas now? No, not even close. In fact, it's significantly worse than it was in the past. Got some Italian troops. Italy, will you... I'm actually kind of questioning if they declare war on France. Yeah, they declare war on the French Commune, which might actually mean that they join the Comintern. No, actually, it'll never. No, actually, Italy will never join the Axis because the French Commune will always own Paris. So, okay then. I mean, there's only 3 naval zones around Britain, right? Yes, there's only these 3. There's less enemy ships here than there used to be, which is good for us. How much strength do they have? They have 711. We're gonna have 786, so it could be about even. Of course, only engage at low risk, please. And hopefully that doesn't use up too much fuel. The French Commie is going to push their way down here into around Aquitaine. Deal with that. But most of the French army is in Calais. This is a weird, stupid situation to make no sense whatsoever. So yeah, you guys push in here. Do we need to worry about the war with Russia way sooner than I thought? Potentially. Yeah, so I have no idea what Italy's going to do now. Not a single idea. This really throws out the whole thing off balance a little bit, but I mean, if they're going to stay in our faction, I mean, also the French Commune is sending a bunch of troops to somewhere. Oh, they're sending troops to go deal with... Oh, France. You're actually the worst, and I hate you. You're sending troops down to South America to deal with, like, Guyana. Why would you do this? You guys really just not, like, strategically redeploy there? Yeah, again, only half of them do. Still no idea why. So Belgium should also capitulate quite soon. You know, once the French have dealt with this, they'll deal with these guys up here in the far north. I mean, it's 1940. I mean... is atomic research really that important? Better decryption, actually, is probably going to be more important than that. And then we'll also get the encryption as soon as our mechanized infantry are ready to go. How many troops does Italy have? Like 150 divisions. Okay, that's quite a bit. Have we taken over Brussels? We did take over Brussels. Not enough for the capitulation quite yet. Yeah, they're going to be landing troops over here. We can see some Australian troops. It'd be nice if we had naval superiority. If Italy did join a war on our side, we would definitely have superiority over in the region. Is France still considered a major power in this? No, France isn't even considered a major power anymore just because they lost so much territory in the middle of the Civil War. What are you? Max speed. I mean, this will make our tanks a little bit better. But we don't even have that many tanks. Your 1941 tanks. We'll go for encryption. I'll start training up some I guess I'll just turn these into mechanized. Where mechanized? Yeah, mechanized infantry division. So we'll turn you into this. Which is basically making you just straight up better. I mean, you use more fuel, but you're basically being straight up better across the entire board. So we'll save that. Also, save like that. And we'll keep that one anti-air there. That's fine. And then we will just build up a handful of half-tracks. Put them above the light tanks there. So that should be more or less fine. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, run a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, always thumb down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.